So we're here, John Molina Jr., Robert Garcia in the house. Robert, we went on your Twitter at Garcia Boxing. We asked people to send in questions. First question from Nico: In and Out or Whataburger? And why?
100%. I'm not too much of an In and Out fan. I'll have it. It's not like I don't like it. I'll have it, but that's not my first choice. Even though we don't have Whataburger here in California, I'd rather get maybe Carl's Jr., Burger King before I get In and Out.
Okay, Lino 24/7 is asking, how is the transition from being a fighter to being a trainer? Do you use methods you were training with, or do you use new ones?
It helps, that I was a boxer. It does help, and I do use some of the methods when I was fighting, training methods, and I also add new things that I see from other coaches, things that I learned from my dad, things that I see from different fighters that are not with me. So it just depends on who the fighter is too.
Diego Abergu is asking, Robert, would you let a group of 4 amateurs, if they bought their own ticket, to come work out and spar at your gym for a week?
We have a lot of amateurs here, so why not? Of course.
Okay.
They can't make the wall of shame, though.
They can't make the wall of shame, so they have to step up to the plate.
They're going to be memorialized forever, not in the good way.
They got to step up.
Okay, somebody writes here, next question. What's your craziest fantasy fight to watch, all business aside? This is from Ivan Castillo.
Business?
I guess maybe
aside.
They mean Top Rank Golden Boy, probably.
Okay, shit, I don't know. There's so many fights that could be made that would be awesome, but
Friggin' down, Modest.
right now I can't even.
Rios Matisse?
That one.
Hey, those are.
But Brandon has already Pacquiao, and you don't get much bigger than Pacquiao, except if you fight Mayweather.
I would like to see Rigondeaux. It's not a question to me, but I'd like to see Rigondeaux Modest.
That is a great fight. I hope we see it.
Those are fights that we could see. We could probably see. A fantasy fight is probably one that we'll never see. Maybe Finito Lopez versus Mike Tyson.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finito Lopez skills.
No. How about that? Robert Garcia in his prime against Floyd Mayweather.
That fight almost happened, didn't it?
Nah, we were champions at the same time, but there was never talk about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather in their prime.
Yeah, you're right.
Right now, in their prime, that would have been a better fight.
You're right.
About 4 years ago, maybe.
That ship has sailed. How about this? Manny Herrera, Robert, wants a shout out.
Manny Herrera?
Yeah.
What's up, Manny? Where's Manny from? Doesn't say?
He doesn't say.
All right, what's up, Manny?
Next question, NYK Aguilar 845. Who's the toughest fighter you had to train?
Toughest to train? Like,
I don't know if it's who's the toughest to train or who's the toughest, period.
Like no discipline?
I guess so. I don't know.
We have a lot of tough guys. We have a lot of guys that are tough to train. Depends on how they mean it, how he means it. But it's all part of the job. We got to learn to work with easy ones, tough ones, listeners, guys that are a little bit harder to get to listen. It's part of the job. We got to learn to work with everybody.
What Juan Alvarez is asking, would you train him?
Juan Alvarez.
I guess he's
How
an
much
amateur.
is he making in his next fight?
Okay, come to the gym, sign up, and take join, and you could be trained here.
That's probably the last thing that I even asked. When about fighters coming in, and I know I've talked to a lot of trainers, and the first thing they ask when they get the phone call about somebody, about a fighter training with them, the first thing is when's your next fight?
Yeah,
how
sure.
much you're gonna make?
You're right.
That way I know how much that's probably the last thing I question, and I'm involved with like Mikey and Brandon because we've been with them so long, but it's not. I have nothing to do with negotiations with the manager, with the promoters. So I let the managers do their job, and when it comes to fight day, then after the fight, I get paid, and then I'll find out how much the fighter made. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be in pesos, and it might be in American dollar,
It's
right?
been in pesos.
It's been in pesos.
That's what I'm saying.
So, you know, but it's not like I'm not like that. At least not yet. You know, maybe I'm still not in that position where I demand so much and whatever. You know, John is probably a perfect example that's the way I am. What's his name? Rubio, perfect example. That's where we are.
Jordan Luce wants me to show you his sparring and that you will talk about it. So Jordan, I don't have your sparring, so you have to send it to
We'll
me.
see you later, all right?
Okay. Ivan Castillo's asking, Robert, he wants to let you know that he's a huge fan of you and all your fighters, and Rios is his favorite.
That sounds good. Thanks. Ivan, right?
Ivan Castillo.
Thanks, Ivan. Beautiful. Thanks.
Habs
Thanks for the support.
is asking, Christian De Guya, any updates on Nonito?
I just talked to Cameron today. I think HBO is going to give him a date this fall, either October, something like that, September, October, I think he said. So we'll know more soon, but that's what it looks like.
You've never been to China?
Never been to China. No, I've been to the Philippines. I don't know how far, how different it is, but never to China. Hey, pardon?
Take a step back, 'cause it's unexpected.